Welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Um, welcome to TT's Urban Pantry. To anyone that's watching, catching the replay, or anything like that, I am about to can live. I am canning some cayenne pepper sauce. So while I'm waiting for everyone to come in, I'm gonna go and finish chopping up some peppers. All right. Hi, Bessia. Hi, Gina. Mr. Out. Bless you. I still have some more peppers that I need to chop up. I'm not using gloves. I never use gloves, so don't let me touch my face or my eyes. How y'all doing? What y'all doing today? What did you do today? What you got planned for tomorrow and the 4th? I want to know. But I am making some cayenne pepper sauce. So right now I have an assortment of peppers, as you can see by what's on the stove. I have habanero, serrano, Anaheim, poblano, 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 mo, poblano, jalapeno, and Hungarian wax. So that's the last of the peppers. I have 2 onions and a head of garlic that I'm going to chop up real quick. Hot pepper sauce. Yes. Thank you, Bess. Yeah. Hi, LA Prepper. I am making some cayenne pepper sauce. In there, in that pot, so far I have 3 pounds worth of habaneros, or all together, not 3 pounds of habaneros, but all together I have habaneros, serrano, Anaheim, poblano, jalapeno, wax Hungarian wax. I think that's all I got. And that's 3 pounds. Then I have 2 onions and a head of garlic that I'm going to chop up. Tia, what? What? What'd I do? I tried to pin the link to the chat if anybody wants to come up and chat, chit chat, or can if you got something that you're canning. All right, onions are almost done. Can I keep talking when I'm at the stove? I can. I said a couple of things. Could you not hear me? How do you keep talking when you're at the stove? You want me to go over there and test it? I did turn the mic all the way down over there because last week I had a slight echo. I just heard chopping. I wish I had some peppers so I could can with you. I'm going to try the next time that I do it to give more of a notice of what I'm canning in case anyone wants to can with me. I try to do pretty short things so they don't take up the entire time. Like meat can be 75 minutes. Got time for that. So what y'all got planned for the 4th? We are actually doing our 4th tomorrow. Mr. is going to be on the road. And we're going to do it tomorrow. So we are grilling out, having people over. He's doing something with his fireworks right now. I think he's making a table or something for his fireworks. I saw that commotion you hear in the background. Okay. Best yet, I'm going to go back over there and you tell me if you hear me. Can you hear me? You said you heard chopping. Can you hear me talking? I need to speak up. trying to find me a bread maker because I need to make bread and cakes now. I saw some bread makers, Hamilton Beach maybe at Joann's. And then the first one that I got on Facebook Marketplace for like $25, I think it was. I might be lying though. Okay, so I'm not gonna chop this down really fine because I'm gonna put everything in the blender. So it makes no sense to do it. But put that down. And then I have some tomatoes. So I have 14 ounces of fire roasted diced tomatoes. These are so good. This recipe kind of reminds me of when I made Creole sauce. Very similar. And then it just needs I could not find my phone for a minute. Yes, I hear you. I'm prepping food for the family to eat while I'm out of town tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to be because I might be able to use a coupon. Yep. I searched at the thrift stores too and could not find it. So the last thing I need is 3 cups of vinegar. So it's 2 and 1. So many peppers. Since I'm done chopping, I'm going to wash my hands. Now, it doesn't say anything as far as seasoning, but I feel like it's going to need some salt. Is the Creole sauce in your playlist? Yes, it is. It's a really old one, and I actually need to make some more, so maybe I'll can that the next time I go live or something. We like the Creole sauce, and I was thinking about it today. We would just have like a bowl of rice, and I would saute shrimp in the Creole sauce and maybe like a pat of butter. Put all that sauce and the shrimp over the rice. So good. So good. So good. So this kind of reminds me of it. I do remember that I used balsamic vinegar. Maybe that's the only difference, and then maybe more like Cajun spices. But I think I'm gonna put some salt and maybe some red pepper flakes in that because why not? But that just needs to come up to a boil, and then I'm gonna put everything in the blender and mix it up. Best yet, Lydia, do you have any more eggs? How many eggs have they given you total? I think I saw four. Four? How are the girls doing? And how are the eggs? Did you eat them yet? What? So this says wear rubber gloves, do not touch your face. This is going to be a hot pack, of course. It says a 10-ounce, 10-quart Dutch oven or stock pot. Bring to a boil, reduce heat slightly, and simmer. Turn off and cook mixture. Puree vegetables in a blender. Return puree mix to the stock pot and bring carefully to a boil. Three eggs. And no, then what are you doing with the eggs? You could have some scrambled eggs. Breakfast would have been good this morning. Fresh eggs are the best. You ain't lying. And then there's a recipe in here for easy hot sauce, which honestly is exactly the same. This does say use pickling spices. I don't want pickling spices in my hot sauce. And this just says serrano peppers. But I like that I got a mixture. And then there's barbecue sauce, spicy chili sauce, using cinnamon, allspice, clove, and ginger. They be doing too much. Is this the first time making sauce? Yes, this is the first time I've done this. I don't know how it's gonna taste. Um, like I said, I've done the Creole sauce before, and we do enjoy that. That was really good. I think you would be pleasantly surprised with the Creole sauce. Reminding them what they need to be doing. I wish I was her neighbor because I'd take those eggs. I know, right? So leaving the eggs in there will encourage them to make more eggs. You would think that taking the eggs away would encourage them to make more. I don't know nothing about chickens though. Serrano peppers are mild. You're making hot sauce. The spices would be good in a hot sauce. The allspice and the cinnamon. It's hot in here, y'all. I got to stay hydrated. I don't know. I think I'll wait until I've blended everything up and then taste it, and then I'll just add the salt, the red pepper flakes, And I don't know what else. Maybe garlic. Taking eggs, I turned my back for 1 minute. Somebody grabbed the little baby eggs. Who taking eggs? Naya. No, you said Naya don't like eggs. Your husband. All right. It looks like it's starting to boil. I think I'm gonna need my other pot so I can move stuff to it once I'm done blending it. Yeah, well. I think this. All right. There we go. You know what? Time for that one. I don't know which one to put it on. That is delicious. That is so good. Marcus, you want to taste it?
Nope, I heard you. I heard you.
Hey.
Believe it.
Just pour it.
Spicy.
It's hot sauce.
Why did you say that?
I said cayenne pepper.
I'm gonna put some salt in there.
Yeah, once I'm all done.
There's some flavor.
Like garlic,
Paprika.
paprika. Yeah, that'll be good.
Or house seasoning or something. Some kind of house seasoning.
Okay, so I don't know if you could hear over all that, but he tasted it. What'd you think?
It was good.
He liked it.
It's a hot sauce.
It's a hot
It
sauce.
needs some flavor.
It needs some flavor. We're gonna flavor it. He goes, wow, wow. It's really good. I still got a little bit more to go, so I'm gonna go and make it, and then we'll season it. He started letting off fireworks. Can y'all hear that? Just couldn't wait. All right, so that's the last of it. A couple of tomatoes.
Those peppers. Where's those peppers that you got to grind down?
They're over there.
Why don't you grind it down after that?
They're the same things.
Huh?
They're the same. Those are serrano.
And you got serrano in it.
Yeah, this is a mixture. That's just this pepper powder that I got here. So I don't know if you heard them. Over here I have two 1-gallon Ziploc baggies of peppers from the garden last year that I dehydrated, but I never grinded down. But those are serranos and cayenne, apple crisp, and a couple others. But I already grinded some of those down. And I have this. I got okay. So some red pepper flakes. I probably should have added those before I did the blender. That's okay. This is a mixture of peppers, some smoked paprika, garlic, and salt. Gotta sneeze. That's good. Definitely need more salt. Lydia's gonna say that's enough salt, Tia. Now these are all home ground down except for this, but that's just the paprika, the peppers in there. So there are no thickening agents or any unwanted ingredients in any of these. Okay, so this needs to come up to a boil. You want to taste it now? All right. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Hi, Mike. Did you change your picture? Trying to catch up in the chat. He burned his mouth off. They've been going off here for the last 30 minutes. Guys and their fireworks. And then don't let the neighbor over here come out. And then there's one across the street. The three of them. I need to dehydrate peppers and make powder. I have. Look at this. And I have another one. Okay, I see it. I have another one of dehydrated peppers from the garden that I need to make powder out of. But they're dehydrated, so I'm really not in a hurry or anything. Still look good. You freeze them. I have never frozen them. Now that he knows it's hot. Pyromaniac neighbors. Are you water canning? Water bath canning? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am. High pursuing righteousness. I have the water bath canner all ready to go. My jars are in there. Um, that's boiling, so I'm gonna turn it down. Oh yeah, that spice really is coming through now. I think I could probably stand to put a little bit more in there. I have a Ziploc bag full of peppers from last year too. Like a war zone in the summertime. I'm gonna have Mr. Taste this because I feel like I need I need more. Hi KK, hi Triple H. Here, just try it. Huh? A lot better. Need anything else? Huh? Not right now. He said it's a lot better, and it's good. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Just gonna let it simmer for okay, it says 20. That gets really hot, so I have to make sure it doesn't start scorching. Thank you, first timer. I missed you and prepared your cans. I'll go back and watch. I haven't prepared the cans yet. They're just in there warming up because I'm using hot liquid and I'm putting them in a hot water bath canner. I got to have my jars all nice and hot. I just been spending the rest this time, which has been 41 minutes, preparing the actual sauce. So what I did was I have Anaheim, poblano, serrano, jalapeno, habanero, and Hungarian wax peppers, 3 pounds altogether. Should have seen me walking back to the store because the scale was not by the peppers. I kept going back and forth. But 3 pounds of those, 2 onions, a head of garlic, and that was it. 3 cups of vinegar, store-bought vinegar. This recipe says apple cider vinegar. Too late. I put in regular vinegar. Oh well. It might have gave it took that twinge out of it if I had to use the apple cider vinegar. But 3 cups of vinegar that I just seasoned with some salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and some of my seasoning. So that's all I've done so far. I did use the blender to puree that mixture down, and that's it. Hi, Ann. Did I say hi, Ann? Hi. Hi, everyone. So I'm just letting that simmer. I brought it up to a boil, and now I'm letting the hot sauce simmer, and then I'll get ready to can it. Put it in the jars and put it in the water bath canner. And then that needs to process for 10 minutes because I put. Can you see me? My screen went black for a second. Okay. Because I put the vinegar in there, I don't have to add any citric acid or anything. The vinegar acidified it. Is that a word? Acidified? It's a word today. But the vinegar did that, so it's safe to water bath can that way. We're going to leave a 1/2 inch of headspace. Yes, you went out. Okay. Thought I was crazy. I went out. It was weird. Nobody's like just plugged anything up. So when somebody hit something with a firework. So I was asking, what do you guys have planned for tomorrow for the 4th? What are you doing for the 4th? We're actually doing ours tomorrow. Mr. Is going to be on the road. He's usually on the road Monday through Friday. So he was like, I'm not missing out on that. Is this sauce like hot sauce? You shake it on foods or more like a sauce you can cook with? So when I was preparing for it, I was thinking it was more like a hot sauce. I think on the website, and I'm using the National Center for Home Food Preserving, but on the website it said something like you can add it as a garnish. But I was thinking of it being more like a hot sauce. But now that I've prepared it, I feel like it's more of a cooking sauce. And I have a video. It's called Creole Sauce. And we really like that. It reminds me of that. The taste is different. So I'm not going to call this the Creole sauce. The Creole sauce has more of the Creole. I don't know how to explain it. More of the Creole taste. This is just hot. This is just hot. But with the Creole sauce, what I had said was I've used it. We'll use it for a garnish. Like if we have cabbage or greens or something like that and you want a little bit of spice, we'll open up a little thing of Creole sauce and put just a dab, not a lot, but we'll use it like that. Um, our favorite thing to do it with it is I'll take some shrimp and saute the shrimp in that Creole sauce with a little pat of butter, and then take the shrimp and the sauce and pour that over some rice. So good. Try it. Please try it. Let me know how you like it because we love it. Um, Thank you, Bessie. Hi, Carla. I'm not sure if I said hi. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Did you teach yourself canning? I desperately want to learn, but afraid of botulism for sure. I kind of taught myself when I first got into canning. I had absolutely no idea. And that threw me into the canning world. And at that time, I wasn't like on YouTube. I didn't watch YouTube. At that time, I was all into Pinterest. Um, but I came across a course and it was basically pre-recorded videos. I think she had 4 or 5 videos, but she broke everything down and basically taught you the fundamentals of why you can water bath can some things versus why you can pressure can some things and everything like that. So that ignited like the spark in me. And I've always known to reach for like the Ball books or the National Center for Home Food Preserving. I've always used those recipes. Very rarely did I use a different recipe unless it was like a trusted source, like Her Healthy Home. Like I know it's good if she say it. But I've always done that. Just recently, a couple of weeks ago, through my extension office, Purdue University Extension Office, I took a week-long class, and that was called Mastering Home Food Preservation. And I highly recommend it if anyone's extension office is offering that. It was great. It was a week-long class. Um, we did a lecture in the morning and then labs in the afternoon. So you actually got to practice what they teach, and it wasn't just on canning. It was different methods of home food preservation, but we canned every day in the lab. And then we had chapters and everything, and I have a certification test that I still need to take. So I got a certification test so I can be certified as a master home food preserver. I'm gonna go stir my stuff. So that's coming along real good. I say for anyone that is getting started, just be careful. Some of the recipes you see, everything that we see is not always safe. So when in doubt, just look for like a trusted food source or anything. I'm in Georgia, and have been trying someone to teach me hands on, but it's hard to find. I think it's very hard to find. It was very hard to find. Um, I saw that there were other states that had like the mastering class. Oh my gosh, TT, you could do the test. I understand that you have. I just haven't done it. And I'm a horrible test taker. If you're like, here, fill out this survey, I can do that. If you say, here, fill out this test, I freak out. I am also a certified coder, medical coder with like the medical billing codes. And that test gave me so much anxiety. So much anxiety just because I'm like, ah. But it was hard to find, but don't give up. I was messaging people on Facebook. Like I would find out their contact information and message them on Facebook or send them an email. And I'm like, I know you had this class way back when. Are you doing it again? When are you doing it again? How do I get on the mailing list? I was blowing them. And when they finally responded, I had someone call me and I had 2 emails. They was like, get this girl, somebody get this girl a flyer because she getting on my nerves. And matter of fact, when I went to the class, they had everybody introduce themselves. And one of the ladies was like, yes, I remember you. I'm so glad you made it. But don't give up. I am even willing to help if you need some help trying to find it or anything. But the University of Georgia actually has a great canning program, the website that I talk about all the time, which is the National Center for Home Food Preserving, is through the University of Georgia. And the book that I'm using, which is so easy to preserve, is done. You see it. Corporation Extension, the University of Georgia. So they've got it. Let me see if there's any contact info in here. They're referencing homefoodpreservation.com, gafamilies.com. I'm gonna put them in the thingamajig. And home food preservation. Spelling that right? And then soeasytopreserve.com. Well, it says, please contact your county extension office periodically for the most up-to-date food preservation information or use our websites. And they gave those 3 websites. Now I'm looking in the back of the book. Okay. So no contact info back there. Okay, I'll check them out. Okay, so I am going to start preparing the jars, getting them out the canner, and then washing my hands and filling them. You see, I like to do them on a towel. Um, you don't want to put your hot jars on your cool countertop. It is cool. You might get thermal shock. And once the jars are filled, you don't want your hot jars on there because then you might burn your countertop like I did years and years ago. I do not need all of these jars, but I just wanted to have them ready. And you see it. All right, so I'm gonna start filling these. And you know, I like to use my measuring cup as a scoop. I just do. As I get down to the bottom, it's starting to thicken a little bit. So this needs to be a 1/2 inch. Debubble. Most of the time after I debubble, it goes down a little bit. So I will measure again. That one. I think I burned my hand. Get those really good. And these only need to process for 10 minutes, so it's not going to be long at all. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill these. I think I did pretty good with how many, oh, maybe not. I don't have enough to fill that jar. So if you don't have enough to fill to the recommended headspace line, what should you do? Add some water, can it anyways, or put it in the fridge. Just make a mess. Let's use this. go. Lost my train of thought there for a second. All right. So if you don't have enough to fill, you should just freeze it, refrigerate it, or use immediately. You can't can it. And you shouldn't be adding water to it. Number one, it's not going to be the same temperature. And depending on what it is, if you're just canning in water, like doing peaches in water or something, that's okay. But you do want that water to be the same temperature as whatever you've already filled. Shock your jars. All right. So this one will go in the fridge. Always making a mess. So I'm using the Ball electric canner, and I turn that all the way up to canning because now it will start boiling. It would not start boiling before that. It would just do like a high simmer. What happened to the camera? Did the camera over there just go out, or has it been like that for a while? I'm going back in the chats. I bet that sauce has the kitchen burning up. Yes. I set a roast in a glass pan on a cold counter. Yep, exploded. Freaked me out. It would have freaked me out too. You're welcome, Pursuing Righteousness. I'm so glad you can join us today. Thank you. When I was at the class, the girls, they would like measure the headspace and it would be off. So they would put the little thingy down and they would fill it up again and then they pick it up. I'm like, if you don't hold both of those at the same time, give me the thing. Ouch. No. Yeah, I got a little burn there, but it's all right. Question marks for what? What you talking about? Oh, in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. Just went out. Okay, good. It just went out. Yes, put it in the fridge. Don't try to like fill anything up unless you're doing it with like water, or if you're doing like a pickle brine or something, just make some more brine or something. But if you're doing spaghetti sauce, don't fill it with water. I'm not going to fill that with water, which I'm actually glad that we have some left over because then we don't have to open up a jar immediately. And I know I'm making green beans tomorrow, so we can put a little bit over our green beans and try it.
What? Miami what?
No,
Which one's which? Marcella?
I didn't like the marsala.
That's what this one.
Yeah, they use chicken breast. I like the chicken thighs better. We had Indian food yesterday.
What?
No. Is that the curry or the marsala?
I think it's the Marcella.
They look alike.
Which one did you eat?
I had a little bit of a bowl. That's the curry. That's the chicken thigh. That's chicken thigh.
So which one you don't want?
So we had
Which one you don't
chicken
want?
curry. I don't want the marsala. Tiki marsala. Is that how you say it? Let me see your spoon. See, those are breasts, aren't they? I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know why he did those breasts. I don't remember breasts being in it last time. I was thinking, no, those chicken thighs that I canned up a couple weeks ago. We should make some chicken curry out of those.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Sure. Not like this.
Is he sampling? He's eating leftover Indian food. Can you do a pickle canning video? Your method seems so easy. So I just did last Saturday, so 7 days ago, I did a live canning and I pickled onions, carrots, and okra. But I don't think I have a regular pickling video. That was like back when I was pickling, it was in my early days, and I feel like it was not good. But I could do another pickling video. And
I thought you just did a pickling video. Just peppers and onions and okra.
that's what I just said. Oh. All right. So, getting my planner out. The last week in July, so the 25th through the 29th, let me double check that. I have taken off work. Yeah, the 25th through the 29th, I am taking off work and I will be doing some live videos during the day. I'm not sure of what time. I want to make sure I don't run into anyone, maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will post something letting everyone know when I'm going to do that. But every day I am going to can something. And I believe I have my list here. Yes. I will be canning green beans. I will do pickles again. I will do corn. I'll do marmalade, and I will make okra and tomatoes for my mister. So 5 days of canning. I don't know if I'll do the weekends, but right now I'm definitely going to do Monday through Friday. You taste the pickle online. Yes, I did do a video on it. It's a live stream, so when you look for one, it will be a live stream. That's beautiful. He came in here, pulled pulled out all that stuff, left it, went outside and did some fireworks. It's like he's like, oh, it's been 10 minutes. I gotta go let off another firework. How did your ground beef do canned? We like it. We like it. Matter of fact, I have done since that video, I have canned more ground beef and more ground turkey. We like it. It's so convenient. I am really bad about not taking anything out the freezer before I go to work or anything like that. He has to show his is loud. He's like, oh, I heard somebody at 25 decibels. Let me go get the 26 decibels one out.
What?
Nothing.
You talking about me?
No.
It's written all over your face.
But
You put all the hot sauce in here?
there's a jar right there, right by you. You got an ant on you.
Just take it all. Slap it.
Too late.
Probably from the tree.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna be all over now.
Ants are our friends. Where is it? Where is it? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hot. The jar is hot, dude.
Okay.
You didn't seal or something?
It's not enough to.
Oh, this is the word. I got my heartburn medicine.
Lydia said you'd be recorded for quality insurance.
Oh.
You didn't even taste it. Taste it.
I tasted before. I'm gonna taste it in here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna taste it in this. See if I can taste it in this.
So pursuing righteousness, I thought you only water bath fruits and vegetables. Vegetables should be pressure canned because vegetables are low acid foods. Most fruits are higher in acid, so botulism spores, they don't like high acid. They don't like things with high acidity. So that's why it's okay to water bath canned pickles because you're using a vinegar brine. That was peppers. That what I just made was peppers and tomatoes. I put 3 cups of vinegar in it. So I acidified it. So you can water bath can vegetables. I'm sorry. You can water bath can fruits and pickles and some tomatoes if you're adding acid. And you can pressure can vegetables and meat and tomatoes as well. I came in late. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Hi, Proverbs 31 woman. So let me see if this is boiling yet. Almost. Are those my tacos?
Yeah, it was in here. Put it back in.
You put them back in?
Yeah, put it back in.
Thank you. So that's almost boiling. Once it comes up to a boil, it needs to boil for 10 minutes, and then we can take them out. How is it with that in there? That curry was already hot.
Yeah, I know.
Then why'd you put more hot in it?
Well, because that tasted good. It's all right.
You're going to have heartburn.
Yeah, I know.
You better take some Tums and don't lay down.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, I can taste it.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna need some water. Okay, so you pressure can as well. Got ya. Yes, needs to be pressure canned. So while we're waiting, does anyone have any questions or anything like that? Does he want to go to the bathroom? Wives laugh out. Let us live. Because I already know. It's like I see it. I already know. He gonna be fussing. Okay, so that's boiling. We got 10 minutes. We just gotta wait 10 minutes and we're done. Let's see if I can find the Creole sauce in here because I know it was in this book. And we'll see what the difference was. Because I feel like this is very similar to the Creole sauce. 117. So the Creole sauce, which I have a video for, was chopped tomatoes, onions, red bell peppers, Anaheim peppers. And then I have a side note that I also used red peppers. So peppers are kind of interchangeable. You can use different kinds of peppers. This has garlic, oregano, thyme, parsley, balsamic vinegar, cayenne pepper, ground cayenne pepper, paprika, and black pepper. So again, very similar to this. Whereas I used red peppers in Anaheim, for that I used all hot peppers. For this one, I used 3 cups of white vinegar, and this says 1/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. So very similar. Screen went black. Does not eat Chinese food. However, he was craving it today. I love Chinese food. I love it. Start talking about Hank Fu Young and how he. All right. Couple more minutes. Kodak, have you been a good boy today? Have you been good? He laid down. You been good? Come here. Come here. Philip, come here. You want a treat? Come here. Do you want a treat? What? What? A treat? Okay. I even got one. Have you been good? Oh my goodness. I know what you want. Come here. What? Good boy. Did you give a biddy, Lydia? Yes, shrimp fried rice and chicken wings. Did he like it? We went and got Mexican today, and he just had regular tacos, and I had the burrito tacos. Let us see your fur baby. Are you being a good boy? Speak. 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 Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. Awesome. Good boy. Come here. I scared him. Come here. Come on. Come here. Okay. I think the peppers, he doesn't like the smell of the peppers in the air because he usually does not have any problem coming in here. What are you scared of? Do you want a treat? Come here. Do you want a treat? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. He's like, no. I have never seen him do that before. We got a couple more minutes. Connecting your fingers right. He is like, no, I'm not going to that kitchen. I don't know what you cooking. I have never seen him do that. He got loose the other day, y'all. He got out the back door. I was on my way to work, and he got out the back door. Crap. Took off running down the street, and I'm trying to play it cool, like, come on, come here, come here. And he just, so he went down to the corner, and he decided he was going to, there was like a big pine tree. He decided he was going to poop in there. So I snatched him real quick and brought him back in the house. Have Mr. Ed, yes. Sneezer, no thank you. He's beautiful. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. He does not want to come in this kitchen. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, he came in here for that treat on the floor. Oh, he ran out. What are you afraid of? Go get your toy. He's looking for it. He said, go get your toy. Go. Go. Go get your toy. Or your blanket. Where's your blanket? Mimi got it. Go get it. Let's see if I missed anything. We have 2 minutes. He smelled the peppers. Yeah, he smelled the peppers. He do not like them. He getting more water.
Where's the RoboCop thing? I think got caught somewhere here.
It's probably under the table somewhere. He smelled them peppers in the air, and then Marcus over here with his hot tiki masala and putting more pepper sauce in them. It's gonna be hot, just hot. Everybody's gonna be hot. He clearing his throat. All right, so one more minute. Where's Chewy? I have a video I'm gonna post to Chewy. Chewy been cutting up. Chewy sleep. Chewy is behind the couch. So behind the couch where the dining room is, where the dining room table is, Kodak can't get back there. So that's Chewy's little like safe place. So Chewy's back there asleep. If I pulled out them tacos and started eating them, he'd wake up. If I pulled out anything, started eating them, he'd wake up. He gonna be up all night, ain't he? He just perfect. You need some Tums? He said, yep. In the hall closet. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. So I turn that off, took the top off of it, just kind of let that water cool down before I take everything out. You don't want to take it out immediately because you'll have siphoning and everything. So I'm just going to kind of let that cool down a little bit longer. If it was my pressure canner, you have to let the pressure drop naturally. And then I always unhook it and kind of sit in a jar, what I tried to do there, but it wasn't balancing. And then once I kind of sit the top on top of it where it's a jar, I'll wait for about 5-10 minutes. If it's something that's been going for 90 minutes, like that has the meat in it, I usually give it a little bit longer time, but usually after the 10 minutes, you should be good to go. That part. What is that part? Okay, so I'm just making sure I caught up. Didn't miss anything in the chat. Nope. All right. So what's to can next week? Has anyone ever had a chutney? I don't think I've ever had a chutney. Mark is going to be up all night. Sitting up. A pepper relish. A sweet relish. What is this? Spicy jicama. What is jicama? Jicama. Spicy jicama radish. Relish. Pie filling. I've done that before. I did not like it. Best yet, did you say you canned fish? Somebody said they canned fish. I can't keep my eyes open. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gina. Thank you so much for joining. Mike says chutney is good. Best yet, I had a day yesterday. So I ain't even gonna lie. I fell asleep on you, Gina and Josh. But the phone was on, so I was there in support. Best yet. Um, Sorry, I got excited for nothing. Mexican yam. Is it is it sweet like yams? I don't really like sweet potatoes that much. But we had, I forget the real name for it, but it's also called a sweet potato squash. And I actually planted some of those because that was delicious. That's probably the closest thing to a sweet potato, but that was delicious. But I might like jiccamas. Am I saying that right? Jicama? Jicama? But I might like that. I love canning me some tomatoes just because I can. So I always do a couple tomato videos out. The peach truck will be here tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to get a box of peaches or not because this time they switched all the way across town. And because we're doing our 4th of July tomorrow, we're having people over. So I don't know. No, I did not can fish. Somebody said they canned fish. Peace, y'all. Good night. Glad to connect. Hey, Amani. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I said it right. No, I didn't like them. You didn't like them. But and I call it the peach truck. It's not the official peach truck where it's all red. The one thing with that one, the red peach truck, is you had to pre-order. I never know how many peaches I want until I get there. I might want 2 boxes or 2 cases, or I might want one. So I don't like to pre-order it. Where I'm getting it from, it's called Indian River Direct, and they're Georgia peaches. And they deliver to like the northern states and everything a couple times in the summertime. Um, but like I said, because they switched it up on us, it's all the way across town. I'm gonna have to get on the highway to get there. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna get any, but if I do get some, be looking for a video because I love canning some peaches. I have my peach cobbler jelly, just regular canned peaches. I want to do a peach barbecue sauce. I want to do a peach salsa. Um, we like to just freeze them. We're just gonna have peaches, and they have really good blueberries too on the truck. So I don't know. I don't know. Get those out. Okay, I've heard 2 pop already, so 2 have sealed. 3 out of 4, 5. Resist the urge to wipe that water off. Just let it be. It's fine. 6. Sometimes I like to look at them because you can see them right before they kind of move just a little bit before they pop. biggest thunderstorms, I'll watch your videos. We had really bad thunderstorms yesterday. My head hurt all day long. It was like right before one came, I just started having really bad headaches. So I didn't have a good day yesterday. Thank you for being so pleasant. Thank you so much for watching Pursuing Righteousness. Do you have a channel? I'm gonna have to check you out, but thank you so much for watching. You're gonna need 2 to 3 cases. Bring them peach videos. Thank you. I really want some. I might send my daughter out there. That video is frozen. Let's take it off. I might send my daughter out there. She just got her license about a month or 2 ago, so she likes driving. So I might send her out there. Anyone here ever canned fish? I'd love to learn. I heard someone in one of the lives say they canned fish. I thought it was Best Yet. Maybe it was KK. I don't know. Somebody canned fish. Somebody did. I don't know how that would be, though. What's the cook time for fish? I'm about to look it up because I feel like it would be mushy. Okay. Fish. Also says oysters and shrimp and tuna. Clean your fish within 2 hours of getting caught, blah, 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 blah. Soak fish in a brine for 1 hour. Drain fish for 10 minutes. Pack fish skin side next to the glass into a hot jar, leaving 1-inch headspace. Clean jar rim. Put your lid on and blah, 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 blah. Place in pressure canner. And I do know that the fish, you don't have to put water in or anything. Process half pint or pint jars 1 hour and 40 minutes. 67, 80, 90, 100. That's longer than a quart of meat. Wow. Wow. Oysters. You have to bake the oysters first. 400 degrees for 5 to 10 minutes. Quickly cool hot oysters in ice water bath. Do a brine. And those go for 1 hour, 15 minutes. Shrimp. This says you need to have vinegar. You're going to combine 4 quarts of water, 1 cup of vinegar, 1 cup of salt in large saucepan. Bring to a boil. Boil the shrimp in the brine and remove sand vein. Rinse shrimp under cold water. Combine 4 quarts of water and 1 to 3 teaspoons of salt in a saucepan. Pack shrimp into hot jars, 1-inch headspace. Process half pint or pint jars for 45 minutes. Wow. I'd be really interested to know, like, what's the texture when it comes out. So 100 minutes. Yes. It's a long time. So satisfying. I just love it when they pop. Gonna do a raw pack, right? Yep. I think you can only use it for like tuna salad. So it's gonna like crumble up or something. Growing up, my friend's dad ate, scroll down, pickled herring. I tried a piece, was nasty. What's that? He likes mackerel, like sardines. If you see some mackerel, get me some. Yeah. He also likes Vienna sausage. right, y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. I had to clean up my kitchen now. But thank you so much. As always, thank you so very much. I guess I'll start canning live now. I'm not sure what I'll can next. So if y'all got any suggestions, let me know. I try to do something that's short so it doesn't take up a lot of time. So I think canning meats is kind of out, at least to do the whole process live. We could start it and then I just finish up with a short or something. But if you want to see anything canned live, just let me know because I'm always down to try something new. The only way I would can either of those is if I can into a lot. You mean like if you can do a lot? Like a big batch? Peach barbecue sauce. Yes. Yes. I might have to send her out there. She knows she's going to, but it's so far away. That's really far away. The mom in me doesn't want her to drive that far. I don't even know if she knows how to get out there. I don't know. I'll let you know. I really want some peaches, but it's so far away. I was behind the chat. I was talking about the oysters. I don't like oysters. Mimi and Marcus like scallops. Marcus, you like oysters?
Huh?
You like oysters?
Do I like oysters?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't go out my way for it.
Right. Right, best yet. Even then, I think I would freeze it. I don't know if you can freeze oysters, but I would freeze the shrimp. I don't know if I would want a can. I need to have somebody that I like their food try it for me. All right, now I'm getting off. Peach cobbler jam, yes. Yes. That is a family favorite. It took me a while to put my recipe on YouTube, but it's so good. Peach cobbler jam. It tastes like peach cobbler without the crust. It's jam. It's so good. We'll put it like melt a little bit and put it over like ice cream, like a syrup or something like that. Or we will mix it in like the barbecue sauce, or I've even used it for, I don't know if I used that one, but I have used a jam for a glaze before. But yes, try the peach cobbler jam. Anybody, please, you'll love it. You won't go back. But I'm getting off, for real, for real. I'm getting off so I can clean up this kitchen and allow the dogs to come back in here because they all upset because of the peppers. But I appreciate you all so very much. Have a wonderful and blessed night. And a safe and happy 4th of July.